Okay, cool. All right, I love this. Now, she is very sweet. That's the first thing about her energy, to be really honest with you. Annette tells me, so she feels like a mother figure. She tells me she goes down in steps. She tells me it was medical. It went down in steps. I see sunshine. And I'm like, how'd you end up dying? She goes, well, we're just kind of like, hi Charlene. She's like, well, we're just kind of like hanging in there. And she shows me sunshine. So, I'm not panicky. There's nothing wrong. Am I aware that there could be a decline? Sure. But I also feel like I'm trying to hold a net like a water balloon, and then it pops through my fingers, and I hold her, and then she pops through my fingers, and I hold her, and it pops through my fingers. So this is somebody like we can't keep. I don't know why I say that, but it's like we can't keep. And I don't care if it's the sweetest little grandma in the whole world. Very kind energy. Old soul energy, wise beyond her years, regardless. And then she has a very sweet smell to her that I would not put past her to keep visiting you with here in the physical world. Repeating numbers, yeah, she's eager to give you signs. One thing is, she shows me that she can't stay. It's inevitable. Water through our fingertips, right? She says she hands you her repeating number, but then she also tells me she feels like she passed before her time. Like, I almost feel like, oh, I've got a few more years. So I'm like, I'm looking at you, and you're like this older mother figure, but your energy, the way she talks, like she had so much more time. She's just kind of young, So who is this to you? I think this would clear some things up for me. She goes, 1 snowball, 2 snowball, everything snowballed out of control. She died from a motorcycle accident. We were out riding. You were there with your mom? I'm like, old soul, sweet. It goes down in steps. It almost goes through our finger. You were there with your mom? Almost goes through our fingertips. Are we okay? Something we can't keep. She does tell me she passes before her time. And I was like, why do I feel like there's a mom figure? But she's telling me she passed before her time. Hold on, let me bring that microphone over just in case that has been miles away the entire time. Wild. And she tells me the situation just kept catapulting and catapulting and catapulting. She says, I knew everybody was there, so this tells me that she, even if we say she died instantly and fine, we like to think that, that's good. She tells me she still had a moment of consciousness to realize everybody was there, but by the time you pick up the balloon, it's gone. By the time you pick up the balloon, it's gone. She couldn't stay, and that's what she's saying. That is wild for you to be there and experience. And she tells you that she's the repeating numbers that you're seeing, which is beautiful. Makes sense. Hi, Addie. It makes sense that she's kind and talks about her old soul, and she's a sweet gal, and she shows me sunshine, like the situation was totally fine. She didn't expect it to happen. Honestly, she didn't even think he was that drunk. She does not blame anybody. I keep looking in. I'm like, do you take partial responsibility for getting on the back? Do you take blah, blah, blah? Hi. Glad to see you, beautiful. You get to talk to her. You guys are so sweet. I just wrote down more things. Repeating numbers, situation getting out of control, didn't see it coming, went down in steps, maybe didn't pass right away. And it was just basically like we couldn't put it back together again. I felt so guilty because she was brain dead. And I had to make the decision, but we have no family. It's just me. First of all, who is this to you? She talked about that balloon. You can pick it up, but it's gone. You pick it up, but it's gone. Something you can see. She's not gone right away, but you can't keep it, right? You guys. And so then she got into this accident. She was brain dead. She was still there. This is your mom? You'll see. She said it's her mom. She wrote that mother figure sign right here. This always means mother figure. This is mom. You were there. She got on the back of a motorcycle with her boyfriend, crashed, passed. Oh my God. Yeah, and she's so loving and wonderful and repeating numbers, and she's trying to explain how she passed, but still explain she's right there, and cram it all into 7-ish minutes, and it's honestly just her energy is beautiful. Okay. So now, kind, old soul, she emphasizes a very important thing. There was no amount of keeping the water balloon. I'll keep her for another week, doesn't matter. Keep it for another week, doesn't matter. Keep it for another day, doesn't matter, okay? And so you made the right decision. You had to do it at that point. And she also had said she knows other people were there and knows other people were around. But we had just said that she went brain dead from the accident. But I had already said she didn't die right away. She actually knew that people were around her. She didn't die alone. People were there. She knew you were there. She knew you made the decision, and she comes in to clarify that balloon's gonna break, and we can't keep it together. So don't blame yourself. Don't feel that guilt. I know it's easier said than done, but that's what conversations are supposed to do. Bring you closure. Listen, Mom can hear you. Mom knows of all the stuff. Mom knows you have her jewelry on, and she's sending you the repeating numbers, and as much as we can get in 7 freaking minutes today, I want you to know, don't feel guilty. She's good with it. You're good with it. She just wants you to know she's okay, and you made her feel like she wasn't alone. That's all she can ask for, and it's nobody else's fault. She goes, please stop being mad, because that energy pours hate into your own heart, and I don't want that. I just don't like that for you. Is she with her dad? Yes. She goes, no one else going to take care of him. And then she kind of laughs. She goes, and that's Mom's laugh. That's Mom's laugh for sure. Joking, Joker 91. I